little excursion. She's out looking for trailers slash RVs. She's going to be a what you call a van life influencer. So she will be not joining us here today. But D is for DILAUDID slash hydromorphone. It's what they could give you, the doctors could give you after surgery, as well as fentanyl. But basically, the generic form is hydromorphone. DILAUDID is the brand name. So we're going to get into it. Here we go. Right here. Got a picture of it. DILAUDID. See on top. It's supposed to be a regular DILAUDID 4 milligrams. LCJ 1354. And that was a genuine DILAUDID pill. That wasn't a counterfeit, fake one. Here we go. Hydromorphone. You got it. Moderate to severe pain. Hydromorphone is marketed under brand names DILAUDID and Exalgo. It is also marketed in generic forms. We're just going to pay attention to the illicit uses and the distribution of it, because I found a website called Street RX. I don't know if any of you are familiar with it. That I found in Colorado City. They're selling the DILAUDID pills, 4 milligrams, for $10. But on here, the DEA website says they could range from $5 to $100 per tablet. I'm guessing depending on the doses. Hydromorphone, similar to other Schedule II opioids, has a high abuse and dependence tolerance potential and produces tolerance. Prior to the current popularity of hydrocodone and oxycontin, among drug abusers, low doses 2 and 4 milligrams immediate release hydromorphone formulations, i.e. DILAUDID, were the leading opioid products for abuse and diversion. Abuse of hydromorphone is mainly strong among rural and suburban populations. Well, that's anything. Rural and suburban populations. So, I mean, what else is there? In inner city communities, I guess. Illicit distribution. The main sources of hydromorphone diversion include forged prescriptions, doctors, shoppers, pharmacists, and physicians, armed robberies of pharmacies and nursing homes. The diversion of DILAUDID has been reported by a number of DEA field officers, including, we're going to skip that, street prices of 4 milligram tablet of DILAUDID. So this is what we're going to focus on right here, because I've seen it different in other places, ranging from $5 to $100 per tablet, and that's a 4 milligram depending on the region. According to DEA's National Forensic Laboratory Information System drug database, which collects scientifically verified data on drug items and cases submitted to analyze by participating federal, state, and local forensic laboratories. 1,091 reports of hydromorphone in 2020, 826 reports in 2021, 533 reports in 2022. The 2021 National Survey on Drug Use and Health reported that among people aged 12 and older in the United States, approximately 1.62 million used hydromorphone products in 2021. Approximately 190,000, 0.1%, misused hydromorphone products in 2021. Alright, we got through that. That is a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen. And this, more likely, what it's going to give you after surgery. This is what they'll put in your IV, the hydromorphone HCI injection. What I'm guessing people are buying on the street, if DILAUDID is even big on the street to be bought, would be the 4 milligram tablets. What are they? Belongs to a class of opioids which includes morphine. Analgesic potency approximately 2 to 8 times greater than the morphine and has rapid onset of action. How are they abused? Probably mixing with other medications. Hydromorphone belongs to a class of drugs called opioids, which includes morphine. It has analgesic, whatever that word is, potency approximately 2 to 8 times greater than the morphine. We just read this. Why are we doing this again? Alright, DEA, get it together. Effects on the body: euphoria, relaxation, sedation, reduced anxiety, may cause mental cloudiness, changes in mood, nervousness, restlessness, constipation, nausea, vomiting, impaired coordination, loss of appetite, rash, low, rapid heartbeat, and blood pressure. Amanda can speak to the constipation. Since she's been in recovery, the pills she's taken in the past, she can't use the bathroom a lot because it messes up your system and jacks that all up. So, hope you don't mind me sharing that, Panda, as you're looking in the RV section at Bass Pro Shops. Godspeed. Uses, we're not doing this again. Here we go. We'll get back into side effects. Same thing, constipation, dry mouth, sweating, lightheadedness, dizziness. To prevent constipation, eat fiber. Well, if you're doing enough of it, the fiber's not going to help you. Drink enough water, exercise, take laxatives. You can build up an immunity to a laxative. Just take as prescribed. No. Interactions. Alright, some products that may interact with this drug include certain pain medications, mixed opioid against class antagonists such as butyphenol, nephenine, pentazocine, nalextrin. Got that going. Tell your doctor or pharmacist if you are taking other products such as opioid pain or cough relievers such as codeine, hydrocodone. Remember, can't mix those with the benzodiazepines. Bad. Alcohol, marijuana, cannabis, drugs for sleep or anxiety, lorazepam, cetrizine, which is the Zyrtec, diphenhydramine. Dear God. Alright. So do not do that, ladies and gentlemen, when taking Dilaudid. Now, what does an overdose feel like? Have you ever asked yourself that? Well, on Dilaudid, shallow breathing, slow heartbeat, and coma, and death. Such as passing out, trouble breathing, give them Narcan, if available. Now, me and Panda, about 6 months ago, did an episode on Trank when it first came out, which, from my understanding, they were mixing fentanyl with horse tranquilizer. And the Narcan isn't helping. They basically say still give it to them, I guess, as a precaution, but the Narcan wasn't doing anything with the Trank people. It was just destroying their hands. It was making them into zombies, literally. Their hands were turning into mush. Their faces were disfigured. I mean, it was insane. But here we go. Getting into Street RX. The Street RX program captures the black market of street prices of prescription drugs by employing crowdsourcing principles. Illicit drugs is captured through a publicly accessible database. The site allows for anonymous submission of street prices paid for specific prescription and illicit drugs. The geographical area is captured along with the street price paid. Visitors to the site can also view submissions of other street prices paid for a range of these drugs. So this is what it's going to look like once we go on it. I did this the other day. So Colorado City, Texas was the only Dilaudid pill I could find. I didn't find anything for the injectable. But let's try it right now. See, they got the injection, oral solution. We'll go to a tablet. So far, again, yesterday, Colorado City, Texas, Dilaudid tablet, $10 per 4 milligram tablet. Addison, Texas, $35 per 4 milligram tablet. Washington, get out of here, $0, yeah. So basically, let me move me out the way real quick. This is what we found up here. So I don't know how this website works. Apparently you can compare prices on them. I don't know how that would be helpful, because you can't buy them on here, and you shouldn't buy them on here, but people are mainly just using Instagram, TikTok, and things like that, social media, to acquire these meds. So yeah, got $10, $35. Let's get into the verse of the day. Forgot about last week. Alright, Psalm 17:5. Because I have done what is right, I will see you when I awake. I will be fully satisfied, for I will see you face to face. Psalm 17:5. Now let's get back into the DILAUDID. Get that away. Alright, here we go. From 2 milligrams to 4 milligrams, 8 milligrams. 3-sided round. So this is what they're supposed to look like. It's more DILAUDID. And I am not a doctor. I have no clue why there's different colors. I'm guessing different brands, but DILAUDID is a brand. So, yeah, pink 3 mgs, white 8 mgs, DILAUDID 4 milligrams are supposed to be yellow. But as we've seen before, these 4 milligrams are white. I'm assuming it's just different brands within the brand, but I could be wrong. Go back up top. Jeez. Edit this out. Yeah. So that was the DILAUDID episode. D is for DILAUDID. And if you have someone overdose in front of you, hit them with the Narcan. They ain't gonna like it. They ain't gonna like it. I've seen that firsthand. They ain't gonna like it. But you gotta hit them with Narcan. Yeah. Says don't drink or take marijuana with it. Could make you dizzy. Avoid alcoholic beverages. Same stuff. It's very, from what I was told, if you were buying it off the street, it's a less less potent drug, like as opposed to Vicodin or one of the other bigger drugs. But I didn't know that was the main one they give you after surgery, as well as fentanyl, a controlled amount of fentanyl. So D is for DILAUDID. E, I haven't got it yet. Me and Panda are still working on it for E. Hopefully she'll be back next week from her camping trip. But you never know. Last week, Israel and Palestine were going through some stuff. Pray for them both. Pray for Israel. Me and Panda here stand by Israel as Christians, but also pray for the women, children, and citizens over on the Palestinian side, because there's some bad stuff going on. Just seen the news this morning that they were planning a ground invasion into Palestine or Gaza, West Bank. Pray for the citizens there that they can get out. Hamas is not letting them leave. Pray for as few of casualties on both sides as possible. When they eventually did, Hamas invaded Israel and thousands of Israelites died. I mean, it was awful. But pray, stay prayed up, and we will see y'all next week. Later, bye.